Hello YouTube, greetings to you all out there in internet land. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Kingdom Hearts walkthrough, playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call it, we're doing it. And we're going to be continuing on through Neverland, which is the area we left off previously in the last episode. If you remember, we had to fight Anti-Sora. Bit of an interesting battle that was. I didn't actually tell you, I kept it secret, but I actually wiped on that fight and had to do it again. Re-edited, or just edited it, I should say. I don't even think putting re in front of that word means anything. To make it look like I did it first attempt, but then I felt guilty not telling you that. So yes, hopefully we won't have any more of that today. We'll be getting on and storming through whatever the game has for us planned here, which is another boss fight, incidentally. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know in the comments section as well, and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Without any further ado, enough rambling from me, let's get on with today's show. I've got to say, we are actually making good progress through Kingdom Hearts. We're well on our way to getting to the end of the story, the main story. There's going to be a lot of optional stuff for us to cover as well, which I look forward to. But for now, let's just concentrate on getting the main stuff done here. So we're going to head back into the room with another save point. And we're going to climb up the ladder that we lowered earlier on. Hopefully you folks remember that one. After clearing out the enemies in here, if you want to do that, you don't have to. You might just want to head back down that ladder right there just to heal up. And then we're going to head out of this door here and see where we end up. Hopefully, by the sounds of it, into another cutscene.
Fish that Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides. But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank? It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh, Speed, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him! Me! You take care of them!
Fly, Sora. Just believe, and you can do it.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Rightio. So we get the Cura spell, which is something, but we also have to manoeuvre now around 3D space, which is a little bit frustrating, but something we're going to have to learn to deal with quite quickly because we're going to be thrust into battle. I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, so we get a bit of an information box here telling us how it is we can fly. We can circle to fly, and then it's pretty much like swimming but through the air. So, not my cup of tea in all honesty, especially since we're going to be thrust into battle immediately. We can actually break the mask, I believe, in this place. Before the actual boss fight starts, we're going to get these waves of enemies as well. Including some new enemies that we haven't yet experienced before. So we'll see how we get on with this battle. Anything exciting up here? Just more Heartless by the looks of it. Okay, so that's the... or one of the new types of Heartless that we're going to be facing. These flying pirates. And I don't particularly want to have to jump off the edge, but we can fly around, so good job they've decided to wait until then before attacking us, isn't it? Just want to see, there is something we can break. I'm sure of it, but I could be mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought there's something on the ship we could break which hinders these guys. Alright, we do want to move out of the way of that because of the charge, which is quite nasty. These kind of, I guess you could say mini-boss, but not really a mini-boss, have a lot of health and a nasty charge as well. Okay, that's that one done. We just got to go around killing everything until the boss fight starts.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Right, now we actually have battle against Smee himself. And you don't want to be attacking him with magic spells for various reasons. But you can go ahead and hit these things. And that will give you some good health if you need it. As far as I'm aware, you can't really avoid getting rid of those, though, in total. They do like to keep spawning. Just watch out for Hook. He does have a special move, which you'll need to fly away from. But for now, I'm going to try and see if we can attack this thing for some health. Well, I wouldn't say we've got a lot of health out of that. Interesting. Let's just heal up here. And get a few more attacks in on the good old Hook himself. His special attack does do a lot of damage, so just be aware of that. And also note as well that he does have a lot of health, as you can probably see here. But most of his damaging attacks are quite slow. And I like the animation for Cura. Well, I don't know whether I'd say I'd like it, but it's certainly different. It's got these kind of like green flowers that go off, hasn't it? Let's just have a little fly around. Attack this thing. Right, there's the green orbs. Not that we actually need them right now. Where is he? Oop, just paused the game, got a bit of lag there. It's more on the recording though, from my side rather than on yours, so you probably wouldn't see it. Down to his final bar of health. As with most bosses in Kingdom Hearts, as he starts to get hangry, he'll start to do more damaging attacks more regularly. Okay. I've got to say the Cure spell, when it actually goes off, is particularly useful. Just move away from his whatever it is he's doing here. Since when can Captain Hook jump around like that? I don't know. There we go, he's down, he's down. And with our XP charm, we get even more experience than the 3,400 he gives us standard. So now another cutscene. Of course.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Sora,
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
you can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kyrie. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
Okay, we actually get to see a new area now in the Neverland region. And what we're going to do is grab this chest over here first of all. That gives us a flare G. Then we're going to go ahead and speak to Wendy. Doesn't seem to want to tell us a whole lot though. Okay, so we do need to speak to her again just to get this bit of information on the clock. Just make sure that's all that she's going to tell us. Okay. So now we know what we have to do. We have to strike the hands. She's like the tip Wendy, isn't she? Tells us lots of stuff. So don't forget we can fly around, which is what we need to do. And then if we fly down to the clock here, should be able to target the hand. And we're going to hit that until it reaches 12 o'clock. So one more will do it. Oh, I do hate this 3D stuff. As in like trying to move around the space. It's why I don't like the water level. With the keyhole sealed now, we'll collect our rewards for this zone. We'll get the Navi piece first of all, but we'll get a couple of other things in a bit as well.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart. A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is. Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
And here's the rest of our rewards. The Tinkerbell Summon and the Fairy Harp Keyblade. As well as the glide ability. Nothing too shabby there, which we'll need to equip, by the way, that ability. But there we have it. That pretty much brings us to the end of Neverland, at least in terms of the story. But there's just a couple of other bits that we can do as well. So for now we are just going to go ahead and leave this area. She got any more tips for us? Nothing terribly exciting by the looks of things. Right, there's the save points that we need. I'm going to check there's no other chests or anything up here. Doesn't seem to be the case, does it? So I guess we can just go and use that point now. Where's it gone? Bit of a random place, but there you go. Okay, so from the save point, we're just going to select to go back to the gummy ship. Just get through the cutscene here. And we've unlocked another tournament as well at the Colosseum. We'll certainly be looking at that in due course. It's quite a bit of optional stuff we're going to be able to get through, in fact, before we move on to the next story area. But for now, we're just going to head back to Neverland. And this time choose to land in the cabin. And we're just going to loot a few other items before actually being done with this place for good. Right, so from here we're just going to head out. And into the next area. And we're just going to fall down here. This will take us back to the hold area, I believe. I do think we need to go down again, so yeah, let's just do that. There will be quite a few enemies to clear out, but make sure you equip your new Keyblade, and hopefully they'll go down quite quickly. So from this area then we're going to head on up. And we're going to head to the door. And this will bring us into the hold, where if we can fly up here and kind of get the camera to work for us a little bit better, we can find a couple of chests, so we'll go ahead and open those. Another 3 Dalmatians. We're going to go and visit the mum and dad of those again shortly, on the hopes that they might have some more rewards for us for all our hard work and what have you. And on the other side there's a chest containing a paper G. Right then, we can actually go back out onto the deck area now as well, and we should find yet another item to loot. There's a Trinity there. Have we got that one? Oh no, it's the yellow one. Okay, right then, so let's head back up to the deck area. Just start using the ladders as and when we find them. That one is sealed, so I need to head back. Okay, actually the quickest way probably back to the deck from here, which is the hold room with the ladder and the Trinity mark that we can't yet use, is just to go through this door and From here we want to head through. Don't think it's down there. Make sure I get this right. Oh yeah, that's it. It's up here, look, through the ceiling. And then from the ceiling we want to head into the room with the smaller save point, which was here, but now it's not, so now we can just head up to the deck area. That's it. That not being there confused me a little. But then from here we can just make our way around and back outside. So that's the best route anyway. And this is a rare mob with a chance of dropping some of the good stuff, so we'll go ahead and take it on perhaps. It can actually hit quite hard and make you lose lots of money as well, so treasure magnet helps if you have it equipped, just to rekindle some of those funds. And the best way to take on this guy is literally just to get close to it and just hit it with everything you've got then. It is a rare mob, so it isn't going to spawn all the time. Sadly, it looks like it's disappeared now, doesn't it? But it can drop some good synthesis items if you need those, which you actually do need them, so there we have it. Right, anyway, we're going to go here, and one of these crow's nests should have another chest for us. Ah, there it is. Just down here. Is that thing actually gone now? That's really annoying. I thought we was going to be able to kill it. I guess you have to be quite fast, don't you, to take it on. But folks, that's going to be it for Neverland, so I'm going to head back for now to Traverse Town. Rightio, so we're back in Traverse Town. We're going to want to stock up on items and what have you, since we probably, well, I know I have gone through quite a few of them over the last area. And with your glide ability equipped, you can't fly around, but as you can see, you're going to be able to reach some chests and some platforms that were otherwise previously inaccessible with just the standard jump. So you still get to just, you know, jump around as normal, but then for those hard to reach places, we can just float around. But that's it for today, folks. I'm going to finish things off here. So I'm going to save up and we'll come back again next time and continue on with Kingdom Hearts. We're going to get through a lot of optional content, including a new unlock at the Olympus Coliseum, and also be visiting some of the other areas as well, older areas that is, to see what our new glide ability can lead us to. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification once you have subscribed, to be kept up to date with future episodes, and come back soon and we'll play more Kingdom Hearts.